Alright, welcome to Sneak on the Lot. Let's drive on the lot real quick and get started with the whole Sneak on the Lot experience. Simply type in your username and password. And off you go through the motion picture gates and onto the lot. Alright. Here we are on the lot. You'll notice that people are running around the lot, chatting. And let's just discuss the UI really quickly here. First of all, you use your arrow keys to run, to walk, left or right. Add shift, and you can run. The menu to enter the buildings on the lot is in this bottom section here. So all you have to do is simply click on these buildings and away you go inside the buildings. We'll go inside of those in just a moment. What I want to get to now is this chat. So now you can chat on the lot with all the other people. I'm sure you can hear all of their little voice bubbles popping up as well, so you can mute those so you don't have to hear those every single time. You can also open up the chat log so you can see what everybody's saying since you arrived. And you can control the opacity of that window, but also expand it so you can see everything all at once. The numbers over here indicate how many people are on the lot, and if there's a need for more than one backlot, you can actually change to other backlots. The control panel allows you to scan through the different characters that you might want to be. So if I decide I want to be sort of a 007 character, I just click him and I instantly become 007. Alright, next, you can ignore certain people if you don't like them or they're annoying you. All you simply have to do is click on the character. Here, let's find someone here. Here's Dave. And you can see all about Dave here once he passes through the trees. You can see Dave, his prestige, but you can also block his user. And he turns into sort of a ghost image. So when we next see Dave, there he is. And his chat won't appear on your chat anymore, so you can block people. But I like Dave, so I'm not going to block him. Next, we're going to talk about the game. Now the game of the lot is really interesting, and it's really the engine that drives the game and drives people to do what they do on the lot. And it's driven by this prestige number. So this prestige allows you to purchase things on the lot, whether it's sound effects or music or advertising for your film, that sort of thing. And the site tracks a number of skills. So it tracks these 15 different skills. And they're all filmmaking skills: producer, director, writer, director of photography. And from those skills we extrapolate what we call the A-list. So in the A-list, it's totally sortable, so you can see who the best director is on the lot. Right now it's Marco Bartolieri. And you can scroll down through all the top 99 players as far as director. And there's all 15 of those skills represented. So here's all the critics and their highest points. So at any time, anyone who's looking for the best filmmaker can find them by simply clicking the A-list. Let's open up our chat log again. And the other, you just saw him pass. The other quick way around the lot, you might say, who wants to run the entire length of this lot, which is a long ways. I just want to go, let's say, down to our interviews and see who's in the interview section. And if you've had enough prestige, you could have purchased a golf cart. And the golf cart will take you directly to the building you're trying to get to. And then you simply click on the building, and in you go. So here's a bunch of interviews you can watch. You know, here's Aldrich Porter talking about what he does, and he's one of the best first assistant directors in the world.
So it's I think the main key is that the people underneath you.
So there's all sorts of tutorials, interviews, all sorts of things on the lot. Let's take the golf cart now and go up to the office. Everyone who's on the lot has an office. And in your office is kind of the central nervous system of your experience on the lot. So here you can track all of your Rolodex, all the people that you've befriended on the lot. You can see all sorts of information about them. So if you want to see their biographies or different photographs of them, you can see the films that they've made. You can see IMDb links, all sorts, and you can see their skills that they've got and what their current score and ranking and prestige is. And you can have that for all the people on the lot. Okay. Moving on into the profile, obviously this is where you set all those settings. So if you want to be a director or a writer or whatever, you can select them all right here. You can also put in parental controls to make it so you don't see certain things on the lot. So parents, this is a user-friendly site. The actor profiles allow you to come in here and select all the different affiliations and options for being an actor. And we do that because you can actually cast or crew your film right on the lot. So if you've created a project, which I'm going to crew up a film for instance, I've created a project called Fragment. And here's all these crew positions. And you can have as many as you want. These go on and on. But I'm going to start a new crew position, and you just type in the job title, upload the sides or the specs, job description, what it is, development, writer, producer, director, whatever. There's a lot of jobs in here. And then you'd submit the crew job, and that would appear right here. And you can crew up your whole film, and people would all be emailed if they fit those criteria. And then they can come in and accept the job or not. The way you know if you have a job or not is there will be a script sitting on your desk right here and a light on your phone indicating that, hey, you have a job opportunity. So your films also, these are the films that you've uploaded, and you can click on them and edit those things. But this is your office, and this is usually where we put things like we've got a new screenwriting application coming out this week that will go in here as well. And now I'm going to show you some of the other things real quick. Some of the Critics Corner. This is kind of one of the places that people really like to hang out a lot in. Inside the Critics Corner is all the newly uploaded films. So in here, we'll load these films up real quick. In this room, there's right now there's almost 200 films in here, so it takes a little bit to load right now. But here they all come. This is where people upload their films, and they attach different crew members and that sort of thing to their films. For instance, here's one called In Search of Ted Demme, which is a really fantastic little short film, actually. You simply click on these, and you can read through all the reviews that have been left. And after 20 reviews, everybody who left a review and the filmmakers themselves all get points. They all get prestige. So, and all you do is simply come in here and watch the films.
Welcome to my set. I'm the director, Ted Demme.
A guy who you felt, immediately like, oh, I've known this guy forever.
Ted Demme was, as everybody knows, he was a...
Okay. You can also sort them by genre, so you only see certain films. But you can see there's loads of films in here right now, just waiting for reviews, and there's another 130 plus films in the theater currently. So this is how you gain your prestige, is by leaving reviews and helping other people out with their films. Now let's run on down to some of the bigger, cooler parts of the lot. I'm going to come down to the music library real quick. Okay. All right. Here I am in front of the saloon. I just jump in the saloon, and here come all these songs. Now, this is a random 50 albums. You can come down here and see all the different types of music that we have here. It's just incredible. There's over 25,000 tracks that are totally free, but you pay prestige. So you can also buy prestige, which I think is a pretty cool feature. So you can come in here and buy prestige and just buy what other albums you're looking for. And all you do is simply click on one of these albums, and Symphonic Movie, for instance, and you'll get all of these songs. You just click on a song, and you get what it costs in prestige. It tells you. The cost of the prestige is accounted by the length of the song. It tells you by the description of the song, who the artist is, and who the publisher is. You can download the song by clicking the download button, or you can just listen to it. Okay, so there's tons of songs in here. One of the other cool areas, I won't get into all the areas, but one of the other cool areas is the sound effects area. Sound effects all the way up the hill. Come on. Okay, here we go. So in the sound effects area, we'll go in here real quick and I'll show you kind of how sound effects work. So let's say we're looking for, I don't know, a helicopter, for instance. We want a Cobra helicopter, and here's all the sound effects that we have for Cobra helicopter. How many other? There's 25 of them. So let's just open one up and we'll play it real quick. Again, you can download it, and it costs you 10 prestige to download it. And that's kind of the sound effects section. And again, there's about 65,000 sound effects in here, and ever growing. And these are all copyright free as well. So let's head on back down to the main part of the site, and we'll just run up here real quick. Nice. Where everybody is. And that's the very basics of the site. Now you can do all sorts of things, like one of the things that a lot of people don't understand is we have a whole instructions panel here where you can read through all the instructions on how to do everything there is to do on the lot. It talks about the game, so you can read all about the game and how the game works, how the rules are calculated and that sort of thing. Everything in your office, how to cast people, how to all that kind of stuff. And then also how to upload your own film. So a step-by-step process of how to upload each of your films. And that's the basics of the lot as we speak. It's always growing, always expanding, and we're always having fun on the lot. So drop by and get your username and jump in and start making movies with us.